Hey guys, I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
You're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D, live on Spray Cotton this Friday. How's it going, everybody? Super excited to be hanging out with y'all. Boy, I don't know if some of y'all gonna like me today. I had some revelations last night. I don't know if some of y'all gonna like me today. Okay? I'm just going to throw that out there before I get into it. Now, first things first, before I get into all that, boy, I see people in the comment box already starting this morning. First of all, hit that like button if y'all haven't done so already. Please go hit that like button. Hit it. Subscribe to the channel. All the above. Let people know that we're here. Share it. Come on. This is Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. I'm talking about Clock Blockers. Okay, baby? Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share it. Make sure you let everybody know that we're here. Sign up to become a member today if you haven't signed up already. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sign up, Estefan. Be like Estefan. Be like Dolphin Don. Be like, who else is in here this morning? Sway2387 in the building. Chef's Jew. Be like all of them. Sign up, become a member. There's a seat for you at the table. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, so whoo. Yeah, I just see y'all in the chat. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. I'm just saying, y'all funny. Yeah, anyways, want to make sure y'all do that. Also, boy, I don't think y'all are ready for my takes this morning. I do not think y'all are ready for my takes. Y'all see me laughing up here. I'm about to break it down for y'all here in a minute. Make sure, if you guys want to donate to the channel and help the channel grow, because there's a lot of things we want to do here at Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, donate to the channel. I don't care if it's $1. You can do it one of three ways. The YouTube Live Super Chat, which is the $ down at the bottom of the chat. You guys can also do PayPal, which is MSM Podcast Network, or you can also do Cash App, which is the $ MSM Podcast Network. It doesn't matter. Any amount goes to helping the channel grow. A lot of things we want to do and accomplish. Can't do it without your help. If you're not able to donate, that's fine. The way you can help the channel grow is by sharing and letting people know. Share us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. TikTok, I don't care. Let people know about Clock Blockers. I want this to become the #1 Miami sports, #1 destination in the mornings. And I cannot do that without your help. All right? All right. Now, a couple more things before I go on. I want to say good morning to our sponsor of the show, Tail Greeter. Shout out to Tail Greeter. Tail Greeter is an amazing sponsor. What is Tail Greeter and who is Tail Greeter? Hey, if you like to tailgate, go to tailgreeter.com today or download the app on your phone, Tail Greeter. And what you're going to do is you're going to search East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. Again, that's East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. And I want to remind everybody, you guys can hang out. If you want to see what a tailgate's like at Miami, at the Hard Rock, go check out the pregame show from this past Sunday at Buffalo, or in Miami versus Buffalo. Forget the Buffalo game, but the pregame show was awesome. Go check it out. It's awesome. It's 2 hours worth of footage. You get to really see how we tailgate. A lot of live footage from the tailgate. People eating, drinking, having a good time. It's good stuff. Make sure you check it out. You don't get coverage like that just anywhere. You get it here on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, the Tail Greeter pregame show. So make sure you go check it out. All right? All right. All right, let's check out the chat. Trey Burton says, let's hear it. You're going to ruffle a lot of feathers. To isn't the guy. Tell him, Stephen. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, let's rewind a little bit, shall we? Let's take it. First of all, I wanted to say today, okay, that the show today was supposed to be about a fan base divided. We talked about that yesterday, okay? And I want to get into that a little bit more today, but before I do, I have to bring up some revelations, which I know is going to cause some division, and I don't want to do that, okay? But here's a reality. I come to you guys every morning, right? Monday will be my 100th episode. Monday will be my 100th episode doing this. I even went back and looked at the first couple of ones. I started this in June. Guys. It's about to be July, August, September. We'll have done this over 3.5 months. 100 episodes, guys. That's how long we've been doing this. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me bring it back for you. I've been a Dolphins fan ever since I was a kid. The reason I do this every morning is a couple of reasons. But number one, and one of the biggest reasons, is I love this football team. And I want to be able to hang out and talk with people that love the same team that I love, okay, every day. Every day. And I want to be able to do that with you guys, right? So with all that being said, I know that in order to do this and be considered legit, I have to be real with y'all. Let me first start off by saying I was a guy who was prominent about Tua. I thought Tua was the guy. I still think Tua can be the guy. Okay, let's just put that out there. I still think that Tua can be the guy. Okay? I love who he is on and off the field. But he's got a lot of flaws. Okay? If I don't come up here and tell you guys about those flaws, you guys are going to just think that I'm a homer. And I'm okay with being considered a homer sometimes. I love it. You're also talking to the guy that 2.5 weeks ago said, keep the receipts. Tua Tagovailoa is going to have 32 to 3,500 yards, 40 touchdowns. Yeah, I said a whole bunch of stuff. And it's not like after one bad game that I've changed my mind. But the reality is, by the way, Bob Young says, morning all, let's stomp on those Raiders. Congrats on the 99 show, Steven. If you guys want to donate 99 cents or $99, I won't be mad at you. Yeah, I appreciate it. 99. It's crazy to think I have done 100 shows, but let me get into this. So I keep on getting off topic. So we come up here to this game this past Sunday, and Tua played 11 snaps. And I originally, when I first was like, oh, man, I was at the game. It's the O-line. The O-line is horrible. So I went and I started looking at the game film that I was told to look at. And I went and looked at other people's version of the All-22, and I went and looked at TDs, and I went and looked at reasons, and I went and looked at a whole bunch of people's. And I came up to a conclusion that Tua, granted, this offensive line sucks. Let's just throw that out there. But they're not the worst I've ever seen. They're bad, but they're not the worst. And I also know what guys like Russell Wilson, DW down in Houston, I ain't going to say his name just yet, but I will by the end of the show, are able to do with inefficient offensive lines. And Tua is not able to mask that. That's okay. This guy has not even played a full year yet. This guy is somebody who is a 5th overall pick and is still learning the game in Tua. I have no problem with that. But the reality is we have a championship caliber defense today. We have a defense that can win the Super Bowl today. We have an offensive line that has some weapons up there that, bro, we got a pretty good offensive lineup. The offensive line can be majorly overhauled and improved. Wide receivers look good. Tight ends look good. Running backs are they're okay, but when they're in there, they're in there. So I don't think we're a player away from a championship defense, but I don't think we're far off. So with that being said, I don't think that Tua Tagovailoa is somebody who can get us to where we need to be within the next year or two. Why do I think that? Because I went back and I looked at game film from last year. And I saw the places where he struggled last year. And I see the improvements that he made from year 1 to year 2. I went and looked at the training camp. I went and looked at that. So I went back and I looked and I said, well, you know, he was playing half hurt. He had no preseason. I tried. I went and looked. And I saw the improvement he made in preseason. I get it. And he made a big jump in preseason. But then we saw the game in New England. And he won. He's the only quarterback to win his first, 10 games, 2 of them in New England, whatever it is. He wins. But when is the team stat? It's not an individual stat. I know I'm making excuses right here. I'm dancing around it. Just bear with me, people. So I saw all this, and obviously I didn't want to hear this guy named Deshaun Watson. I didn't want to hear his name. I didn't want to even mention it on my show. I was like, there's a Watson jar. Tua is the guy. I don't want to hear nothing else. He's the guy that's on our roster. Let's do it. But then I started thinking, people call me a two-and-ear, and it's a joke. What is a two-and-ear? The two-and-ear is a fan that roots for Tua, but when Tua leaves, they won't root for the Dolphins. Now, obviously, I'm not a two-and-ear. I root for the logo through thick and thin. But I also know that I'm sick of freaking losing. I'm sick of losing. I've been here for 25, 30 years, watching this team play mediocre football, doing the same mistake year in, year out. I'm over it. I'm over mediocrity. I'm over 6-10, 8-8, 7-9, 9-7. If I'll be real with you. I'd rather we just suck. I'd rather go 1-15 because then I know my team sucks. But mediocrity, I'm over mediocrity. I'm over having a quarterback. All right, guys, let's just let this guy improve and let's let him play, and he'll get there. I'm over it. Now I'm going to be a Dolphins fan till the day that I die, which is hopefully a very, 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 very long time. Very long time. And I also know that we're 1-1, and we're only 2 games into the season. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going to call it like I see it. Number one, I think Tua can be successful in the NFL. I do. I like him. I think he has a big opportunity ahead of him. But I think you have to let this guy learn a system. Let him, honestly, what we should have done is get somebody better than Brissett. Keep Fitzpatrick. We never should have started him last year. Never should have started Tua last year. Never. Shouldn't have let him. Should have let Fitzpatrick play last year. Sit Tua. If they thought Tua had all these inefficiencies, and by the way, the coaching staff knows. Oh, they know. They know where he's good and where he's not. I don't like Changeli, but I understand why there was 2 playbooks now. I get it. Tua couldn't handle that other playbook. He couldn't handle the entire playbook. Why was Jacoby Brissett able to move the ball? We didn't score a touchdown last Sunday. We didn't. Here's a reality for you. Jacoby looked better in those 3 drives. Even though they didn't put the ball in the end zone, then I would probably say 85% of the drives in both games or snaps that Tua played in. And let's include the preseason in that. Now, I don't think Jacoby's better than Tua in any way, shape, or form. But I do think that Jacoby understands the playbook better than Tua and is able to utilize the entire team and playbook that he has available to him. I think Tua is great. I love Tua. Do not think that I'm a Tua hater or I don't think Tua can be the guy. But we have screwed up royally here. We never should have let Tua play last year. And now that we have, how do you go back and bring somebody? All you're going to do is screw with the kid's confidence. So you have 3 options here. You keep going the route that you're going. But what's going to happen is you're going to lose players in free agency and you're going to miss this window with the defense. That's what's going to happen. Listen to my words. That's what's going to happen. Second thing you can do, you can let Tua keep playing this year. And at the end of the season, you can go out and you can go get, I'm going to say his name, Deshaun Watson. And I'm going to come back to Deshaun Watson here in a minute. Or you can go out and get Aaron Rodgers. The third thing that you can do is you can let Tua play this year. And you can draft some other kid, young kid in the second round, maybe late first round. And you let him compete with Tua and you help build him up that way. But again, you're going to run into where these potential free agents are not going to want to stay and wait and do this here in Miami. We have a championship caliber defense today. We don't have 2 or 3 years to wait. In my opinion. So now we're going to bring all this up and we're going to say this. Deshaun Watson, go look at this man's game film. Go look at it. I don't have all 22 package. I don't want to get hit with some sort of YouTube thing by playing this stuff. But last night, if you watched the TD Finns Talk Thursday night live stream, he started playing his stuff. He started playing press conferences. TD, I really need you to send me that one press conference because it's here. Watson press conference. Hold on. Listen to this.
Panthers defense and what they were doing. Can you break down the Falcons defense this week and what allowed you guys to have so much success, specifically when the target will fall?
Yeah, I mean, they play a lot of man, different variations of man, play a lot of diamond front, which is diamond front is if 5 across, the center's head up. You know, the 2 guards are covered up. Got the 2 wide ends for Vic Beasley and McKenzie. And then, you know, you got the linebacker Dion. And sometimes they play man, sometimes they drop out and play Tampa. They do a little blitz zone. They try to do it, you know, and their pressure in the empty was to bring the star, press him, and cap the safety. But I just threw Hot both times. One time Hot was there, and he didn't recognize that I told him that I'd break out Hot, and he kept running his seam route. So I just took it up the middle. And then, you know, different blitz zone packages. They play cover 6, you know, zone it off. And then they played diamond 2 and popped out. So they did a lot of different things. Low in the red zone, they played, we call it 0 rats, where it's no safety in the middle. And that rat defender, which is 37, double hop. So it leaves everyone else one-on-one. So that's why it fails. And Will was able to, you know, connect and win because it was just one-on-one matchup. So And I did a little other stuff, but, then, zone read package, they made sure they contained me and not let me pull it. So, we just, locked in on each and every play and try to make sure that we knew exactly what they were doing.
All right. I'm here to say right now that last night I have never I have never in my life heard that press conference before. Okay? TD, don't you start, TD. Don't you start. Okay? Don't you start, TD. I've never in my life heard that. And then TD went and played the last 5 minutes or whatever of a game or went and played the oh man, I forget which game it was. It was Texans and somebody. And I saw him with a bad old line, just like we have, scramble, get on the run, look downfield, make some amazing throws. I just want everybody to hear me. Hear me right now. I'm about to lose some people. I know I'm about to lose some people. TD's ready. TD's here for this. Let me. Listen, y'all listening? I am the president. I am the president of Bring Deshaun Watson to Miami fan club. Yes, I am. I said it. I said it. I said it, guys. I said it. I had to. Bring that man to Miami. We're Super Bowl contenders tomorrow. I said it. Oh, I said it. Whew. Now. Whew. That was a lot. I'm hot. Whoo, I'm hot. Bring that man to South Beach. Please. We do that. You need a hashtag, Jose said. Hashtag Stephen D, president of Watson to Miami fan club. I'm just saying. TD over here starting. You better stop it, TD. I ain't a Tua hater. I love Tua. Tua can be a good quarterback in the NFL. He's somebody who can win, but he needs time. He doesn't need this pressure. He needs somebody that he can learn and have tutelage under. He's not going to get a fair shake in South Florida, ever. Never going to happen. Your best bet for Tua, in all honesty, is that we draft a quarterback next year in the draft to compete with him. That's it. That's your best bet for Tua. But there are so many negatives that come with that and things that you have to deal with. You better hide, Steven. He said, you better hide. Look, guys, I don't want the smoke, but I'm telling you, I'm convinced that Deshaun Watson is the guy. He's the guy. And I understand people don't want to hear it. I'm just saying, he's the guy. We get him. It's going to be crazy. Now, I need y'all to know how hard that was for me. Let me tell you how hard that is for me to say. You're talking to a guy who 2 weeks ago was the president of the Tua fan club. Maybe I wasn't the president, but I was a big leader in it. Stephen, you're going to lose a lot of subs, but who cares? Preach, Stephen. Wishful thinking until it happens. You're right. I got you. All right, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Y'all come up here. Y'all, I'm ready for the smoke. I'm ready for all of it today. Estefan, I already have a vice president. I'm sorry. I already have a vice president, Estefan. His name is Damian Deese. He is my vice president because he was on board with it last night. It was going to be Daniels and Deese, 2021, president and vice president. Yep. We got shirts made and everything. He said hater. I'm ready. All right, let me bring on Cap. What up, Cap?
Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing, Stevie D? How you feeling?
What's up? What's going on? How you doing?
No, man, I just wonder why now. Oh, man, how you doing? I just, why the epiphany? Why all of a sudden everybody having an epiphany?
I had the epiphany not because of the 11 plays that Tua played this past Sunday. I had the epiphany, Cap, because I went back and I looked at the entire I looked at everything from day one till now. And it all made sense. The kid just is not ready. He's not ready. He's got a lot of tangibles that can make him a great quarterback in this league. But the Dolphins were never fully prepared to put that into him after they realized his shortcomings right now. Boy, I got people in the back room, Cap. I know I'm about to get this heat. All right, let me bring other people in here.
Do it.
Estefan, Florida-born Kentucky, Lakers all day, Big Dougie B, Aldravius. All right, guys. I just want to state to everybody here that I love y'all.
Let me go real quick. Yeah, baby.
Let's go, baby.
I'm done with this gangster shit and this the motherfucking things I get, Steven.
Hey,
I'm the president and you're I'm the president and you're the vice president. What are you talking about, bro? Get it right. Welcome to the dark side, baby.
Man, where Damien at, man?
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah, somebody turn their background noise off.
Okay, first off, I wanted to start with last year. Tua got pressured 95 times. In the Bills game, he had 34 pressures, y'all. Okay, secondly, on our offensive line, we have the number 4, 5th, and 6th most offensive linemen allowing pressures. On top of that, we allowed Jermaine Illuminor to leave and go to the Vegas Raiders, and he's the second highest graded interior lineman. This isn't a quarterback problem. Deshaun Watson is a clear upgrade. No, you're not going to get a debate from me on that. But we cannot sit here and say it's a quarterback thing when our O-line is incompetent and we do not have a coaching staff that can evaluate properly. When we sit and let Jermaine Illuminor go, and he is now one of the best interior linemen in NFL right now. It is on me, it's the coaching staff and nothing else. That's all I wanted to say.
Florida-born Kentucky, my guy. How are you?
Great.
All right. Who's next? I'm ready for this heat and this smart. I'm ready for somebody to
Hey,
I'm ready.
What up, Big Dougie B?
I just wanted to say, I already typed this out in the chat. All right, but listen, if everyone is convinced Tua is not the guy for this team, fine. If everyone wants to go with someone else other than Tua, fine. But not Deshaun Watson. And the reason I say that is not because he's not a good quarterback. He will make this team a winning team if he was here. But the guy has got too many present allegations against him for sexual harassment, sexual offenses, things like that. And I'm sorry, until this is cleared up, he cannot be part of mine or anybody else's team. He is persona non grata or whatever, if that's right. Okay? He has to clear this up. It has to be cleared up before he can go to any other team. He should be suspended or whatever until this is cleared up. I don't know. However, I do know this. If this organization does make a trade for him, they run the risk of alienating all the female fan base and a lot of the men too, because I will boycott while he still has these standing against him. The grass is not always greener. I will not make a deal with the devil just for a Super Bowl. I'm sorry. It can't happen.
So,
all I gotta say is
wait.
Oh my gosh!
Can I chime in?
Let me off the table.
Give me 1 second. Let me address Big Dougie B.
Okay.
First of all, Big Dougie B, you're my A1 you were my man. I love you, Big Dougie B. Let's just say that. Here's what I'll say. What I will say is I truly believe that you are innocent until proven guilty. I think we live in a culture right now today where at the end of the day, you are guilty until proven innocent. Now, I'm not saying that these 31 women don't have a legit argument against this man. I'm not saying that, Doug. I'm not. When there's smoke, there's usually fire. And I'm not saying that he don't have a problem. But there's two things. These are sexual indecency allegations, which don't make it any better or any worse. Okay, they're not rape allegations. That's two. And I don't want to get into that. But there have been no formal charges filed, and he's not even been charged with anything yet from a crime standpoint. And it's real convenient. I'm not saying that there's not some life to these allegations. There is. But I also think there's a lot of red flags here too. It's real convenient when they came out. It's real convenient that one or two women, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden 30 of them, and it's already been conveyed through the media that we know that some of these women said, what did the one woman say in the text messages that were released? I really appreciate you allowing me to be your masseuse. If you ever need it again, please let me know. And she came back 4 or 5 times. I'm not playing the blame game, Doug. I don't want to even be in that business. But there are a lot of red flags there too, both ways. So in my opinion, I'm not going to condemn the guy until he's at minimum formally charged with a criminal crime. Minimum. And then we can have the talk about it.
All right.
Now that's where I go with that. Now there's more to that, but I want to let other people state. But Big Doug, you my man, and I think a lot of the fan base agrees with you. And I understand that.
Listen, I'm about to just follow up what Dougie B said. What people don't know about, I got Trey Bruton in the chat calling me a two in there. I've been a goddamn Dolphins fan for about 25, 26 years. If you want to think I've been a...
Hey, I didn't take you off, Andrevius. Andrevius, I didn't drop you. I didn't touch nothing, Andrevius. He started to get mad, but he went out.
I feel what he says though, man, because I don't even like Alabama, and I'm a 3rd generation Dolphin fan. It's in my blood. I think a lot of us, there are people that came off the Alabama bandwagon, but a lot of us want to see this young kid get a chance. That's I think what a large part of it is. And then we get crucified and called two in ears and this and that because we see. Come on, if you're gonna sit here and tell me Tua hasn't showed any flashing, that's absurd to me.
No, and I haven't said that, have I? I've been.
No, yeah, you have. Yeah, I agree with you, Steven. You've been because I've been listening,
and even now, I'm still like Tua can be the guy, but the
Florida born. Let me ask you this, Florida born. You say you're a Dolphin fan, right? As well as everybody up on the panel. At what point do you get tired of getting your ass whooped by the Bills like that? It ain't going to change with Tua, bro. Tua ain't going to outdo Josh Allen, bro. He's not.
But Esther, how can you sit there and put it on Tua when he only had 9 snaps? And on one of those snaps, he had an elite throw, bro, with pressure all over him, faked out a corner, and made a throw. Like,
Florida born. I'm not putting this on the Bills game. I'm just telling you the Bills game made me go back and look at the entire book.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
And there are way too many, I don't want to say red flags, but hell, I'll say it. They're red flags right now.
I'm right there with you, Steven, bro. Bro, look. One of the things that's a red flag that everybody skips over, bro, and I bring it up all the time, bro. There's still something physically wrong with this dude, and people don't see it. Look, when he slides, he did it in preseason and in the middle of a regular season game, bro. The broadcasters are starting to call it out, bro. There's something wrong with this dude. Get rid of him. Move on.
I'm not.
Cut your losses now.
I'm not with Estefan. I'm not saying get rid of him.
Bro, look.
But I am saying
he did all he could do with rehabbing. He's as good as could be right now. Y'all might not see it. I do. There's a problem there. I'm telling y'all. That's part of the reason why I'm just like, no, I'm not. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this play out because
I'm listening to everything y'all saying. I hear y'all, which I don't know. Mr. Tuanir over here. I promise you. Last offseason, when Deshaun Watson said he wanted a trade and the Dolphins got into talks with them, I said, let's go get that guy. Let's go get him. I want Tua to work out, but right now, this 25-year-old prime player is available. Soon as the charges start coming, I said, it's only 1 or 2. We'll see what happens. 22 came out. I think y'all are undermining how serious this actually is. It's not a joke. It's not some play thing. This is an actual serious thing that y'all need to actually consider. And listen, if y'all want to invest everything in somebody that you don't know what's going to happen with them from a legal standpoint, from a suspension standpoint, I think that is insanity. And we have no idea what's going to happen. It is like, it's not a joke what's going on with him. No, it's not a joke. It's really not.
What if you get some?
We're undermining it. No, listen. You are undermining it by just saying, oh, Tua sucks. Let's go get Watson. You have no idea what Watson is actually going through. Like, you have no idea. It is a serious thing. Do you know the climate we live in? I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent. I'm saying that this is serious. It's not a joke. Like, we can't just invest everything in somebody that we can't guarantee is going to be here.
It can't be that serious, bro. They are civil suits.
Okay, it can't just be that serious. Okay, you're right.
It's civil.
Okay.
Hold up, Estefan. I'm Andrevius. I'm not denying. I get by me saying this, it's going to open up the door for this conversation. I understand it. But there have been no criminal charges filed. That's one, right? There haven't been. And number two, the reality is we live in a society and a culture right now where you are canceled the moment anything like this comes out. You don't even get a chance to get a trial through the media or a real trial or whatever. And if you've listened to his attorneys that we know, he said, I don't care if y'all want me to pay them, but I want everything out in the open. I want it all. What person that has this type of scrutiny against them says, I want everything. If y'all want me to pay y'all need to let everything come out. Who says that, bro?
Well,
who says that?
Let me know when you want me to talk, bro.
All right, well, you got to go in order. So let me go Dolphin Don.
All right. I want to say that I was off Tua last year because I was comparing his stats to Charlie Batch. And
oh, wow.
Hey, go look. Damn. All I'll say, go look. Just go look. But that's the truth, man. He's about as exciting as watching Carlton Banks dance.
Wow. Hey, whoa.
Sorry.
Don't be disrespectful to Carlton Banks.
Hey, I said it. But you know, that's the truth, man. I see a lot of three and out. And whether that's coaching, it could be. Whether that's Tua's play, it could be. Because I have not seen the kind of plays that Davis Mills was freaking making last night. I would have been happy trading Tua for Davis Mills last night. And that's no joke, man. Damn. So yeah, whether it's Deshaun Watson, who's 26 years old, and let me ask y'all a question before you get holier than thou. What would you have done to get laid when you was 26? What would you say or pay? Hey, just saying. What did he do wrong?
Let's get so I'm gonna be real with y'all. Okay?
I wouldn't do none of that at 25, 26. No. You ain't gonna make me feel bad.
No,
Andre, what the hell you just trying to do like that reverse psychology stuff? I wasn't doing none of that at 25, 26.
Okay, no, you weren't doing that. You weren't doing that.
Right,
but hey, I was trying to get laid.
Listen. I'm about to keep it real with y'all. Y'all ready? I'm about to keep it real.
Here we go.
You're talking to somebody who had a porn addiction up until about 4.5 years ago. I have not watched porn in 4.5 years. Okay, that's true.
Bro, we're men.
I have no problem.
We're men.
I have no problem saying that, bro. I have no problem saying that.
Yeah.
I haven't gambled in over 4.5 years, but that's neither here or there. The reality is, Watson has a clear case of somebody who has a problem with sexual addiction.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
I'm not denying what the man has done. I'm not saying what he's done isn't whatever. What I'm telling you right now is he has a problem. And my hope is that he's addressing that.
Bam.
Now, with all that being said, I don't know the clear cuts of the case. So it's not for me to be like, well, I don't know that he went in there and the girls were like, no, and he still said, yeah. What I can only go off of is the information that I have. True story. I can only go off of the information that I have. And what I can tell you is that I believe he went in there, took advantage of a situation, which is not right, which is not right anyway.
No.
But I don't think that these women also, in my opinion, I don't think that's not all of them, but I would say a good majority of them probably didn't say stop. And so as a man, especially 25 and 26 years old, if you're not hearing the word stop, are you stopping?
Nope.
And I'm not defending what this man has done. I'm just saying that's the reality of it.
Does that disqualify him from being the Dolphins quarterback?
I mean, forget the Dolphins quarterback of any team, right?
Okay.
So, and I
look at Michael Irvin.
Kind of where I'm
look
at.
at Michael Irvin.
Bam. There's another one.
Michael Irvin got criticized for everything. Michael Irvin won Super Bowls with his problem, and Jerry Jones covered it up, and nobody had a problem in Dallas. Those were past times. I get that. But now all of a sudden, 22 women.
It was like 30 years ago. It's way different.
That. 22 women. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. 22 women. All of a sudden now, when this man is about to get traded, come on, bro. You don't smell money involved in this? Come on. Don't be naive.
I understand that. I didn't say he was guilty. I said what's going on is serious, and like we're acting like it's a joke. We're acting like, oh, just go get locked.
We're ready to lynch this guy. We're ready to lynch this guy.
Andrevius, have I said it was a joke? Have I said it was a joke, Andrevius?
No,
I haven't.
Steven,
I know y'all not literally saying it's a joke. I know those words didn't come out your mouth, but the way like we're making it seem like it's just so simple to just go get Deshaun Watson. It's not a simple thing. Like it's not something simple, and that's how we're making it seem.
Right,
and I'm not calling it for Deshaun. I'm just saying, hey,
things, Andrevius. Number one, I believe there was a deal on the table before everything got dropped.
Agreed. I believe the same thing. We all believe that. I think everybody believes that.
Number two, I still believe that they want to go out and get the man.
Agreed.
And the other thing I'll say is Michael said even if just one is found to be true, his career is over. I don't disagree with that. But Michael, if that's the case, why haven't any criminal charges? If there's at least one, it is the DA's. It's the attorneys or the state attorneys. Like his job, his or her job, even if there's just one, to file criminal charges against him. That has not been done yet.
Aren't the feds investigating this too?
Yeah, but you know what? The thing is, it's not you're innocent until proven guilty. It's you're guilty until proven innocent is the problem.
No, and that is a sad
time. Yeah. Bingo. Richie Incognito. Now what? Now what? Richie Incognito. Now what? And he plays for the Raiders. Now what? You're gonna see Richie Sunday. Now what?
Hey Cap, can I talk real quick?
Go ahead, Big John.
Richie Incognito or no Richie Incognito, I don't really care. Listen, I'm gonna give you a unique perspective on the situation.
Now look at Richie now.
Listen, man. Richie to me, I don't care. Richie can jump off a bridge. Listen, this is more important than Richie. Richie doesn't matter. Right?
That's okay.
That's
your rebuttal. Jump off a bridge.
Listen, bro. At the end of the day, as a professional massage therapist, which most of you don't know that I am, this situation is very serious. And the reason why it's very serious is because as a professional massage therapist, his issue is the reason why he hasn't been convicted or put in a situation where we know what's what is because of the fact that he got lucky by the CBA. They changed the CBA. They can't suspend him until they finish their investigation. So if it was before, he would have already been suspended. Now, when you're a professional massage therapist, you need to have papers and documents for all your clients. That's one. Two, the moment you become sexually active with a client, they are no longer a client. And if you are caught or doing something, you can go to prison. I got a friend doing 15 years for something similar. Okay, and he was the massage therapist. The chick sat there, wanted something extra. He said no. She said he touched her. He went to jail. He's still in jail. Okay, so and that was one. Okay, this is 22 cases, people. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm not saying he's innocent. My problem is this: if we're talking about the Miami Dolphins, if there was no charges, there's no bigger fan of Tua than me on this earth. I promise you that. Okay, I swear on my daughter, she's sleeping right now. If there was no charges, I would have no problem with Deshaun Watson coming over here.
There's no
but
charges.
I will not touch that. But no.
Charges.
If there was no lawsuits, if there was not 22 accusations,
allegations,
whatever you want. Okay, allegations, accusations, suppositions.
I just want to get it right. I just want to get it right. That's all.
Okay. If those 22 situations that he's dealing with would not be there, I would have no issue. Until that gets solved, I wouldn't touch him.
Now, here. Let me throw this out there.
Based on what the massage therapist and the way the business runs. Okay, go ahead.
Here's a reality. I don't think that the Dolphins are going to pull the trigger without having some sort of background knowledge of how this is going to go.
Okay.
I believe that will be the case. They're going
the feds are involved right now on his behalf because they were trying to extort him. And if y'all remember when it started out, that's what was happening. And then all of a sudden it turned into 20. I understand like what Andreas was saying earlier, bro. But look at the day and age we live in. You can reach out and contact 3-4 people and stem out quickly. And I listened to one of the interviews of one of these girls, bro. And I'll tell you, bro, if you listen to that interview, this girl does not sound like she's been through anything traumatic. She's smiling through the whole interview.
I don't even want to get into all that. I don't even want to get into all that because it's.
But hold on. I know you don't, but there's something I got to say though. Listen, let me finish, bro. There's a point in time in that interview where she starts talking about how she got turned on to getting involved. She said people start reaching out. Hey, you hear what's going on with Deshaun? You need to say something. No, if something happened to begin with, you should have said something to begin. That's the issue. That's an issue that I have.
No, you can't say that, Estefan. Estefan, I got to put you on mute for a sec. I got to put you on mute for a sec. You can't say that. And here's why you can't say that. Because now you're publicly shaming these girls. And you can't do that. All 22 situations are different. Number one, I don't think every one of them are the same exact thing. That's one. You can't say that because at the end of the day, you never know what one of these girls went through and what one of these girls didn't. Do I think that all 22 of these girls had the same situation that they were in? No, I do honestly in my heart of hearts think that some of these girls are taking advantage of the situation. But I also believe that there is some character issues with Deshaun Watson that stems from an addiction. I really do. I really think it's an addiction.
Yeah.
And so with all that being said, I think that he just needs help, man. I think he needs help, and I hope that he's getting that said help. And until he's formally charged at minimum with something, I'm going with innocent until proven guilty. Because that's the way our law states it to be.
Well, you got to look at the context of what I said. I understand you said that I can't. I feel like I can't say something like that after watching the interview because it did not seem that she was being, bro. If you just listen to her talk, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it seems like straight BS. So that's just me. I'll go. Yeah, I'll put my name on it.
Listen, man.
I'm not putting my name on that.
There's something that I got to look. There's a girl that I know that's a Texans fan, bro. She wears her Texan gear all the time, bro. Right? I asked her before the Deshaun rumors started to about him getting traded here. I talked to her and I started asking her how she felt about her team, she was telling me like her favorite players, yada yada, and I asked her about Deshaun, and she was like, "Well, I really don't like him as a person." That's what she told me. She just said she had a run-in with him. She didn't like him as a person, right? Same person. Like after these allegations started, I go up to her and I said, "Hey, did you hear? What do you think about all this Deshaun Watson stuff?" She said, "What they're doing to him is wrong, because if you look at the timeline, he was about to get traded before all this stuff got started." And this is coming from a woman, bro. So what Douglas was saying earlier, bro, that's not to be true, because not every girl sees it the same way.
All right. I get what you're saying, Estefan. I get what you're saying, Estefan. I hear you.
Nothing to do with it.
All right. I want to touch on Omar's comment, and then I want to get to Miami football talk, Logan 15, and anybody else who hasn't gone yet. But to Omar's point, what happens? Somebody needs to put themselves on mute real quick. To Logan's point, who's not on mute? There we go. Okay, I was getting feedback. I'm sorry, guys. To Logan's point, if he gets charged with something in Miami, let's take that scenario. I truly believe that there's two logical scenarios for Tua right now. You either bring in somebody in the draft, but that has so much red tape to that, and that doesn't put us in the window to win for the next 2 to 3 years still, in my opinion. Or you go out and get Watson. I think those are your two legit choices. We have never traded the farm for one player, but we've also never had the opportunity to go out and get a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Watson's top 5 quarterback on the field. He's top 5, hands down. One of the smartest quarterbacks there is. His talent is once in a generation. He's that good. So with that being said, I am okay with trading the farm for him. I don't care if we trade 4 first-round draft picks. I really don't. I'm okay with trading it.
There's no way now.
Hey, bro, but what we have done has not worked for 30 years.
Doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't
Why
matter.
does it not matter?
You're like those
But are you gonna let me? If they let me answer, I'll answer you. There's no way in hell I give up 4 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson or whatever anybody says, considering the fact that you people are overreacting to Tua's shortcomings. Because if you look at Ryan Tannehill's first 10 games, who we gave 7 years to, and people wanted to give an 8 season, the numbers don't even come close. The fact that we're in a microwave society and people want to jump the gun because the guy came off an injury that 9 out of 10 people don't walk is insane to me. The fact that you guys are willing to jump. Let me ask you a question. What happens if you trade for Deshaun Watson and he tears an ACL? Are we all going to cry together?
You know what? Hey, no, I'm going to answer that. No, you asked the question. Let me answer it. You asked it. Let me answer it. Here's what I'll say. If that happens, I would rather fail like that, because then I'd be like, you know what? The Dolphins at least went all in with somebody who's a top 5 generational pick. I am okay with it. But if we go out,
so you're okay failing for the next 15 years because he tore an ACL.
100%. 100%.
All right.
I'm okay with making
that risk. Then I hope to God, I'm gonna do voodoo and everything. I hope Tua gets traded to the Patriots, and I hope he kicks our ass for 15 years. I'm gonna change it. I hope. Just because we do the same shit to every player, and then they leave and they tear us an asshole.
Big John, let me tell you, I have said for the record that I think Tua is going to be successful in the NFL. But I also think the Dolphins have a window. And in that window, Tua does not fit in that window.
No, that defense ain't getting any younger. Flores don't fit in that window, because if you don't get any coaches that can block, he ain't going to be here for any window. They're going to fuck his ass.
Hold on. Let Miami football talk go. Go ahead, Miami football talk. Take yourself off mute. Go.
So I've said this from the beginning. Tua is a year 3 guy. I've said this from the jump. He's a year 3 guy. You're not going to get to his full what he can do until year 3. That's what it is. You can ask anybody. You can ask TD. TD will tell you the same thing. Big John will tell you the same thing. I'll tell you the same thing.
I will
He's a year
too.
3 guy. He's a year 3 guy. So you jumping the gun right now is kind of setting you up for failure also. Because sure, we get Deshaun Watson, we trade the world. Now we cannot replace any players.
But
that
Miami football
are
talk.
reading their
Let me ask you something. Miami football talk. You say he's a year 3 guy. So does that mean in your mind at year 3, is he a top 5 quarterback in the league then, or top 10? Hell, top 10 in the league at year 3?
At 3 years,
I think so.
As long as they address the O line.
As long as they give him blocking, yeah.
The draft all I want to say is all I want to pose is this question, okay? Why not? You saying the draft capital for Watson? Yep. Why not use that to go get some O-line help and a true Mike linebacker? We wouldn't even have to use 3
because
first.
We haven't done it anyway already. If
that ship sailed already, man.
No. We would have been done. We would have.
That ship sailed.
We're not going to do it because we're not going to do it because Brian Flores is a control freak and he wants to do it his way. He's proven it. He wants to do it his way. You got a rookie offensive line coach. I told this to you, Stephen, as a message. Look, you have 4 rookie starters because even though Michael Dieter's a year 3 player, Michael Dieter has never played center in the NFL with flying bullets. He has never. That's the worst problem we have right now on the offensive line, apart from Austin Jackson. He doesn't know when to call protections. They kicked out with 4 people. They broke to his ribs on a 4-person organic blitz. Jesse Davis came off the side like he was 109 years old, and they broke to his ribs. I sent a video to Cap. They were making so much fun, Jesse Davis. And even Acho. It was crazy how bad he killed him.
All right. Hold on. Logan 15. Go ahead, Logan.
Hey, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Sir.
All right. First, I want to start out saying I apologize to TD, and I sent him an Instagram message, so hopefully he reads it. I don't think he's read it yet. I sent it yesterday afternoon. The guy's probably busy, so I'd like to talk to him privately if he's listening and just tell him what was up with me. So, I'll say that I was a jerk and all that. So I admit that. And then as far as this Tua Watson, who's right, who's wrong? I personally wouldn't touch that with 30-foot pole till these allegations are gone. But Watson is 100% definitely a better player. He's definitely 100% a better player than Tua. Like, there is no arguing that. And then and this is where I agree with Kentucky Born is our O-line is the issue. As well as not just our O-line, but our O-line coaches. Like, he's a rookie. I think, after those couple drives, if you watch the L-22, they're not even like making adjustments on the sidelines. They're just sitting there, like on an island by themselves on the sideline. Like there was no coaching adjustments until I think maybe the
third or fourth snap
from
Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett. So that's where my issue lies on this team. And Flo's done a great job with the defense, but he has no continuity on the offensive coaching staff. I think he's a little bit in over his head, but I don't know if Watson really fixes. I don't think we're one player away. Is my point here.
What's up, Logan? It's Stephen, bro. Listen, let me present you all a question, bro. What I don't want to hear is, "Oh, that's not going to happen." No. Listen, because you guys keep saying I'm not going to touch that because of the allegations, right? Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it.
Right now, I feel like the NFL would have stepped in by now if it was. They're investigating, bro. Don't think that they're not. But this is what I was saying. Hold on, let me finish. If you can present a trade with them, and you get insurance on those trades, if something falls through with Watson legally, you get your trades back because you don't have that player. And they will agree to that. You telling me
No,
you
they
ain't
won't. We tried to do that. They didn't
If
take
you
it.
got
They're not going to
insurance,
approve
yeah.
that.
Bro, if
If
they
you got
could
If you
do
got
that, we would
insurance,
already have.
yes.
Stop. If they could do that, Esther, we would already have Deshaun Watson. We would literally already have them if they would agree to that.
They did
That
not
was
take
the
It's
that,
right.
problem.
bro. We
That was the
tried to
problem with
put
the Texans to
insurance.
begin with, is they wouldn't provide insurance. Like, hell yeah, make the
They would
trade
not
if you
provide
get insurance
insurance.
on
They
it.
did
But
not.
the Texans did not
They
want
did
to.
not want to put
You
Texans
insurance
didn't
on
want
it.
providing a what if that already happened. It's not a what if. It's a it happened and it didn't work out.
Why does it have to be Watson?
Well,
That's
let me
that.
ask who else
That's
is
a
who. All
great
right,
question.
Rashad. Who else is out there?
Yeah, I
There
mean,
was Aaron
Jake.
Rodgers, but
But so here's
But
I
why
said
would you?
that I said
Why would
I said that
Go
last
ahead.
night. No, I said that last night, Rashad. I
yeah, I
said
was here. I was watching.
I said, well, why not him? And TD brought up a great point. He said, so you're gonna have 1, 2, maybe 3 years with Aaron Rodgers, who at any time could be, hey, I'm leaving to go do Jeopardy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you could take 10 to 15 years of Deshaun Watson, right? Because then it goes to Big John's point. You go trade the farm for Deshaun Watson. He goes, blows out his ACL, never gets to play again, right? Same idea with Aaron Rodgers. You go give the farm for Aaron Rodgers, and then Aaron Rodgers, after 1 year, says, hey, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more.
I honestly don't think it would cost the farm for Aaron Rodgers, but
I think that they would I think that they'll ask for a lot. Think about how much the Jets had to give up to get Brett Favre.
I mean,
Yeah, but there's a caveat there, Steven, that nobody really talks about. He wants to get traded. He already told them, "This is my last
So
year
does
here.
Deshaun
I'm
Watson.
leaving." No. I understand. I understand that, but the difference between Deshaun Watson and Aaron Rodgers is he doesn't have a no trade clause. Deshaun Watson does. Deshaun Watson picks where he wants to go. If Deshaun Watson didn't have a no trade clause, he would have been traded months ago to any team.
I'm at the point with this team where it's I don't care if it's Dan Marino back there. If we don't do something about this offensive line and this coaching
Rashad,
staff,
if Dan Marino's back there, bro, a lot of things went wrong.
no,
a lot of things went wrong.
Prime Dan Marino. If we don't do something about this coaching staff, if we don't get somebody who actually knows what they're doing, if we don't do something about this offensive line, there's no point of getting one of these top tier. No quarterback is surviving with it. I don't care what protection you call.
All right, let me.
Run that clip, bro, so he can show that. So you can show him how this guy can actually make this team go.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You talking about the clip of Deshaun Watson breaking a bunch of tackles?
No.
He's breaking down defensive looks, bro. He knows what he's looking at before he gets to the line.
Okay.
I've never heard a quarterback in a press conference say what he said.
Listen.
Ever.
He can call out all the protect. We seen Brissett call out protections last week, and they still did not.
We saw Tua do it.
Facts. Tua did it too, bro.
I don't know what y'all not understanding. They don't know what they're doing because the coaching staff don't know. They're young. They don't know what's going on out there.
You can't have a young coach and rookie O line. They got to address that.
They're trying to develop the offensive line while developing the coaching. It's not smart.
All right. Listen, let's do a couple things here. Number one, let's hit the reset button. This is Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Clot Blockers. I'm your host, Stephen D. I got the panel on with me. I got Florida, Kentucky grown. I got Dolphin Don. I got Andrevius in the building. Cap for life. Estefan, Big Dougie B, Big John, Rashad, and Logan 15. We're all sitting here. We're all hanging out. And so basically, if you have missed the beginning of the show, I have come out and I have said that I am the new president of Bring Deshaun Watson to Miami Fan Club, okay? For many different reasons. And you have to rewind the tape and go hear all those reasons. But what I will also say, and as I drop the link for more people to come on, what I will also say is a couple other things here. Number one, I am not against Tua. Let me state that for the record so y'all hear this clearly. I am not against Tua. I just think that by keeping him or allowing this situation to play out all day with him, we're going to either miss the window with our defense, not allow enough time for him to grow and get better, and then we're going there are too many things that have to be perfect in order for Tua to stay here, grow, become the quarterback that I think he still can be. But a lot of things need to go perfect. It's better, in my opinion, it makes more sense, in my opinion, for him to come on or it makes more sense, in my opinion, for us to go on and get Deshaun Watson, trade the farm for him, in my opinion, because there's less red flags with that. I am okay with giving up the world for him because we have never done that before. The Miami Dolphins franchise has literally tried everything else. It has not
breaking up, Buff.
Go up as that guy. And before I let y'all go, let me bring on my vice president. My man Damian Deese is in the building. What's up, Damian? Hold on. I gotta kick somebody off. Hold on 1 second. I'm just taking you off temporarily. All right, somebody dropped off. Okay. Damian, what's up, Damian?
Salute to you, Mr. President. Good morning. Florida born, what's up, homie? What's up, homie?
Good morning, Mr. Good morning, Mr. Vice President. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Just going over a couple things, trying to get a strategy ready for us for our, a big campaign. We're gonna be doing it big. It's gonna be real big. Aqua Orange champagne bottles is going down. Fours on all the bottles. It's real big, man. It's a real big celebration. But to be honest, like at the end of the day, and I stated this last night, everybody that knows me knows this. I believe Aqua Orange. I just want to win. And like I said last night, and I'm going to hammer down on this. I'm going to double down on this. If I'm wrong on how I feel right now about Tua, and he turns out to be a superstar, I still win because I'm a Dolphin fan. That's the beautiful thing about being a fan. If we boo a player and we're wrong about him and he turns out to ball out for our team, we win. So what if we're wrong about our opinion? We're fans of the team. The ultimate goal is we want to see our team raise up that Lombardi trophy. Stop putting pressure on yourself as a fan. We're going to boo players. We're going to say players suck. It don't matter. At the end of the day, we're fans of the team. And right now, the way it's looking, we're a disaster. Right now, the O-line is a disaster. And I want people to realize this. It isn't just that I'm saying Tua sucks right now. Austin Jackson sucks. People know how I feel about DVP. I mean, as a whole, that O-line sucks. The best players we have on that O-line is Robert Hunt and Michael Dieter. And shout out to Dieter from getting it from the mud and coming up. But we have issues. And right now, I feel as though we need...
At 12 o'clock, I need the computer.
We need a player the caliber of a Watson or Aaron Rodgers, whatever, to mask those deficiencies. We need that. I mean, because prime example is we get stagnant. We have doubts of going into hostile environments, winning with our quarterback right now. And if you say that I'm lying, Raiders game, Denver game, and last year in that Buffalo game, we couldn't score. It was 3-0. We could not score. We were stagnant on offense, and the defense eventually broke. Why? Because you can't put pressure on the defense against a high-powered offense like that in a hostile environment. It is what it is. The J.C. Jackson comment was real, why he called that out. And also, Myles Gaskin comment, again, was very telling. That your running back says, we always looked at Jacoby as the leader of the team. Really? Really?
That's horrible.
Think about that. Think about it. For all those people, and for all those people putting out the clip about Emmanuel Ocho, to put out what Marcus Wiley said right after, put that out too. Be 100 with it. Be 100 with it if you're gonna be 100 with it. Like I said, if Tua turns out to ball out for our Miami Dolphins, I'm cool with being wrong because I still win. I'm a Dolphins fan. Let's not get too technical with this. Fans up.
That's a good take, Damien. I just got to second what Damien and what Steven said earlier, bro. If you just take what we've been given going all the way back to last year till now, look, I'm not going to hang my hat on the fact that, bro, Tua got outplayed by Mac Jones week 1. If you're in denial of that, I don't know. I don't know, bro.
All right. Hold on. Let me.
Hold on. I just want to say, even though we won, I think you're in denial. In my opinion, I think you're in denial. If you're going to sit here and say that you were impressed by that victory, I'm sorry. It's been underwhelming ever since Tua's been under center, bro. He's the common denominator. It's always underwhelming. It's time to move on.
All right. EM Dolphin. What's up, EM?
Man, I got to first off salute to the panel. What's good, Big John?
Man,
I'm
glad you're alive, man.
I gotta give you and Damien a lot of credit. I did not think you guys were gonna show up this morning.
I'm dead tired, man. I got
when
to get ready for work.
when y'all dropped that bombshell last night on TD's show last night, man, I gotta give you guys a lot of credit. But kudos to y'all for speaking, your truth, sticking to your guns, and not being influenced by anybody, because that's, in my opinion, that's a huge problem. We all know about how if you feel a certain way, people start to attack you, call you a Tua hater, call you anti-Tua, et cetera, and then the ridicule starts and the bickering and the back and forth starts. That kudos to y'all for not even thinking about that and not worrying about what other people think. That's your opinion, and I appreciate y'all for sticking to your guns, because I have a similar approach on how I feel. We all know this. Anybody that's been knowing EM Dolphin fans since I've been frequenting these platforms. Stick to your guns, baby. No matter how you feel, you could want to stick with Tua. That's fine. If you want to move off of Tua, that's fine as well. So we need to stop all of that back and forth and calling this person an idiot because you don't think Tua's going to work out, or vice versa. So with that being said, gentlemen, I'm still, me personally, how I feel about Tua as we're sitting here this morning talking about this. I'm still gathering intel.
Oh my God!
Hang on.
No, don't set us up like that.
However,
how's it going so far?
Listen. I had a very spirited conversation with Reason yesterday. Well, we've been having multiple spirited conversations here lately. I had one with TD. At the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, people need to figure out are you Dolphin fans or are you Tua fans? Which one are we? You need to be honest with yourself internally. Are you Dolphin fans or are you Tua fans? And how I look at this situation, with the possibility of them acquiring a player like Watson, it's an upgrade. Nothing more, nothing less. No feelings involved. It's about business. This man can enhance our brand. This man can enhance our team. And it's an upgrade. Nothing more, nothing less. And I think people need to look at it that way, bro.
Hey, Vice President, we have somebody who's putting their name in to be Secretary of Defense. Terrence Hearn said, make me the Secretary of Defense, please.
How are you president, Stephen? What's
that? I signed off on that. Also, with
I have to talk to him.
The house, and we got a slot open for EM, just sitting there ready for him whenever he's on.
Look, we got a whole cabinet we got to fill. We got the Secretary of State. We got who else? We got the Treasurer, Secretary of Treasury. We got who else? Who else am I missing?
The minute you try to sit on my presidency, I'm pulling that shit from out underneath you, bro. And I'm sitting down. That's my seat.
Why Estefan considering a coup already? I ain't even take office yet. He already planning a coup.
You know what? We can share it, bro. We can share it.
No. That's my seat.
Hey, man.
I'll say this though, until the Dolphins do actually pull the trigger, I want to give. But it looks like right now we might not even have. Tua might not even get that opportunity. Until we pull the trigger for Watson, I wanted to give Tua every opportunity to prove him, to see what we have with him, because I think that's the most responsible approach. Because you did
invest
step out 1 second.
I'm gonna come right back.
All right, homie.
Hey, EM, you know what? I think it's going to be the same situation as Tyrod Taylor. He probably ain't going to start again this year. And I think if the Brissett show out or even Sinnett, hey, we may not see Tua again.
I think that's sad that our front office.
Hey, Pete, get up here, Pete.
I feel like our front office has used Tua as a scapegoat, man. I hate that everybody is ignoring. A lot of people are ignoring that this coaching staff whiffs horribly, man.
But I will say this, Florida born, and I'm gonna be perfect. Hey, if anybody in this community, that should be emotionally tied to Tua, it should be EM Dolphin fan. But I'm going by. I told Reason this. I'm going by.
You just speak of yourself in the third person. Did you just speak of yourself in the third person?
Listen.
He does that often. He does that every day.
I have been quiet for relatively quiet than I normally am because I've been paying close attention. I've been gathering all intel, and I am telling you now. I told Reason this yesterday. You cannot ignore Tua has flaws. There's a lot of red flags, bro, that I didn't even see pre-draft, and that's just fact. This man, I'm telling you, you can say what you want. You can lean with your feelings if you want to. But Tua clearly has glaring holes on the football field. And I'm telling you, I see marginal improvement physically from him. I had a conversation the other day. I said, I don't understand. Well, I understand because I think you can attribute it to the hip injury. His arm is a major, major concern to consistently push the ball down the field. His mobility, pre-injury in Alabama, he's not the same athlete. Go put on. I advise everybody to go put on that 2018 LSU tape when Tua took off and scored and ran the ball. I think it was a 48-yard touchdown where he outran the entire LSU secondary in Death Valley. That's not the same Tua that I'm seeing right now. He's not, and who knows if he'll ever be. So I told Reason you cannot get upset with Brian Flores. That's seeing first off, knowing you're compromised up front. There's tons of instability up front on the offensive line. You cannot get mad at this front office for wanting to entertain the possibility of bringing an athlete like Deshaun Watson, because that's the player we need right now to at least be to be competitive. We need a player with that skill set, and Tua just does not have it. And who knows if he ever will.
EM, can I ask you a question?
Let me second what EM just said real quick, and that'll be the last thing I say today, Stephen. When he was talking about how he busted that run, that's exactly what I'm saying. When I said earlier, there's something physically still wrong with Tua that I see, and it shows whenever he takes off and tries to slide. That also goes hand in hand with what EM's talking about, is mobility. So the last thing I'll say is I would encourage everybody, even though I want Watson, I'm telling you straight up right now, I want Watson. Just like Steven said, I want Watson. I would rather take him right now. 2 days.
You don't know me, Josh Valencia. Josh Valencia, you don't know me. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gotta go run and tell nobody nothing. I'm a grown ass man.
Tell him Florida boy.
That's right, Florida boy.
What happened? What happened?
That's right, Howard. Florida boy, a good dude.
What happened?
What happened?
Josh Valencia said, and I got Logan in the back room because I can only have so many people on the thing. Here, let me take somebody off real quick. I'm gonna bring y'all on. Y'all just keep on staying on. I'll bring y'all off and on. Let me bring in Logan. Yeah, Josh Valencia called out Logan and Florida born Kentucky grown, saying he was going to run and tell Reason that we're bad mouthing to it. Now, just for the record, for the record, I am not bad mouthing.
First off,
bro, this is America. Hold on, this is America. This is 2021. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I'm friends with people that I don't agree with crap they say. But that ain't gonna mean I'm not friends with them, or I don't like him. That's a naive way of thinking, bro.
Tell him, Florida.
I hope that was just a joke because
I'm good with him, man. I like his twang and his voice, bro. He's got more twang than I don't even understand twang, bro.
Florida born a solid dude, man. Florida born a solid dude. I stand that, man.
I would encourage everybody to at least give Tua. I would like to see Tua come back in that Bills game and try to redeem himself, bro. and I'll give him more time, bro. I'll give him that. I'll come off that Deshaun Watson,
You know,
for a while.
You know what? You know what the biggest. You know what the.
I'm still hurting from the Bills, bro. I can't even lie.
You know what the biggest letdown for me is, and I'm just going to be completely transparent right now, is the fact that from the neck up, and I told Reason this yesterday. I said this is the biggest letdown, but I from the neck up, Tua pre-draft 2020 was supposed to be the most refined in that area, most pro-ready out of all of these, compared to his counterparts. And mentally, from a mental standpoint, from pre-snap to post-snap, Burrow and Burrow, as well as Herbert, as well as Mac Jones, they just look like they're on another level than Tua.
Yeah.
And to me, I knew what Tua's physical limitations was pre-draft. I knew that. But from the neck up. But here's the thing with Tua. I just think Tua needs more development than I anticipated mentally. But that takes time. But unfortunately, he's not going to get that opportunity in Miami. And so that's where I'm at. And so that's where I'm at with Tua. And I'm not saying Tua can't develop and get out of those bad habits. I think a lot of things contributed to that.
Stop it.
What's that?
Tua's turned into David Carr, y'all. It's over.
Can I respond?
I'm not willing to go there. I'm not willing to go there.
Can I respond to that comment? So I just want to say that I don't care if Tua is good or bad. I just want this team to be good or bad. And as far as like going and telling on people, like, come on, man. 32 years old now. Some of y'all want to go around and tell on me. Some of y'all act like those kindergartners and want to go and tell on me on what I say on someone else's show, but I ain't going to go there. I've already addressed that. I apologize. I sent TD and IG, so either he wants to answer or not. And that's where it's at, man. But
reason got these fools.
That's what I am.
Some snitches I got ready to tell right now.
Can I pose this question out here? Because this is a real question.
Go ahead, Vice President. Go ahead,
Thank you,
Vice
Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. All right, now I'm
let
saying
me
that
talk.
if Tua turns out that he balls out for the Dolphins, it's wrong because I win. I'm a Dolphin fan. So as long as the Dolphins win it, I win. But for all these people that are saying these things about Deshaun Watson, they hate him, he's a piece of trash, all this blah blah blah. Okay. If we do acquire him, we get to the Super Bowl, will you feel dirty rooting for him, or will you even root for him? Or will you just say, you know what, I'm not going to root for him in my allegiance with Tua Tagovailoa, and he could be sitting on the bench for the...
I root for Colin Kaepernick when he was on this team. Like, that's how
I don't think anybody said Deshaun Watson was trash.
Mr. Vice President, I want you to see this. You see the screen? You see the screen, Mr. Vice President?
Yes, sir.
That's all I care about going to the Super Bowl right there.
That's all. That's all.
It. That's all that matters.
Matters.
I don't have a Tua tattoo. I got a Dolphins tattoo because I bleed aqua and orange.
That was blue sausage. That's not a blue sausage?
I root for Colin Kaepernick if he was on this team, man. I don't care. I just want us to win. I
feel like
hold on. Big John go. Big John about to lose it, yo.
I feel like there's a narrative like if we root for Tua, we're against the team, and that's not it, bro. That's not it at all.
I'm rooting for Tua because he's our quarterback.
I tell you, I got to be honest. That's what frustrates me the most when I listen to these platforms, and that's what I said. Well, you need to figure out whether you're a Tua fan or you're a Dolphin fan. Be clear, at least be honest about it. That's the most
100.
That's what that infuriates me, bro. When I hear these people, they think you got just because you and we all know how all of these idiots turned against me last year when I was offering just constructive criticism about what I was seeing on tape, and you saw these idiots turn on me with the equipment. But I don't give a damn. But at the end of the day.
Hey, y'all owe some money in the swing.
No, I give a damn. No. Let me say something, man. Ian, let me say something, man. No, wait, hold on, man. I do care. And you know what? I seen it. And I even told you, bro, it ain't right what's going on with they did to you and what they're doing to Pete. It ain't right. Just because they voiced their opinion. Now all of a sudden the narrative is changing. I don't hear nobody apologizing to nobody.
Well, I did.
I did that. I was man enough to say I was wrong last night.
I'm not apologizing to Pete because Pete has some crazy takes and he does it for the wrong reasons. But
well, let's get something straight. I love Pete. Pete is always welcome on my channel, just like
That's
everybody
fine.
is. And
But
Pete the goat of crazy takes.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Peace
But
out,
I just
Logan.
want to say one final thing. Man. Look. Again, I'm gonna say this again because I'm not sure if he is watching, but
Logan, we got you, my guy. We
Okay.
got you.
Don't worry. Hey, Logan. Hey, Logan. Hey, Logan.
What's up,
Logan.
Ian,
Logan.
What's up?
Logan. Hey, bro. I think I had a conversation with both of them with TD and Reason. If he can't, he might be asleep. I don't know. He might have some stuff going on, but I'll set that up. I think Reason was trying to contact TD at some point yesterday in regards to the situation. So, but I respect you, man, for number one, admitting that you were wrong, bro. I told Reason, I said, bro, Logan, as far as I'm concerned, as I've known you, my interaction with you, bro, you've been aces with me. So if TD doesn't get back with you, bro, I'll reach out to him and we'll try to set something up, bro.
All right, yeah, I appreciate that. Like Reason kind of knows what's going on.
All
with me,
right, Logan. Logan,
but anyways,
easy, my guy.
See you later. I gotta go to the gym, but y'all have fun. I'll join the conversation later. Yeah.
Go clang and bang, baby. All right. Let me bring on Rashad back. Rashad, what's up, Big Dougie B? I see you in the back room. I ain't forgot about you, Big Dougie B. You my man. All right, now, Big John. I know you about to lose it.
My fucking head's about to explode over here.
Hey, first of all, wait, real quick. Some people owe some money to the swear jar today. Okay?
Look. You know how I feel right now? You know how I feel right now? I will pay the fucking swear jar. Now, one. First of all, I still prefer Dark Logan. I like Dark Logan better, regardless of what anybody says. Two, I think towards what EM's referring to, nobody understands surgery like I do as a massage therapist and other reasons, but I think that he still has PTSD over his injury. Until he gets over that, the mental block is what the issue is. I don't know what they're going to do about it, but that's what I think the issue is. I don't think there's anything wrong with him physically. I think he's just afraid to get injured. Same thing that Joe Burrow's going to go through.
Big John, Big John, real quick, let me ask you something. Big John, real quick.
Let Big John finish. And then EM, you do the follow-up, EM, after. Go ahead, Big John.
Go ahead, EM. I'll let you massage my ego. Go for it. What's up?
Yeah, let me ask you this, Big John, though. Is it possible, I'm being serious here. This is what I think. Sometimes when you have catastrophic injuries like that, bro, it takes something away from you that you could never get back physically. And I think, and I hope that's not the case with Tua for his NFL career. But I just think mentally and physically, bro, when you have an injury like that, like when people get in car accidents, they have these catastrophic injuries, bro. They're just never the same physically.
I don't.
Could that be? Is that a possibility? You think?
I don't think that it's something that's going to affect him long term. I just think at the end of the day, look. When you come off an injury like that, like you said, like a catastrophic injury, and you're playing behind an offensive line for 2 years that is complete and total utter shit, okay? And on top of that, you have no receivers to throw to. Because the only game everybody remembers about Tua besides the Patriot game was when he beat the Cardinals. But that game, he had 2 receivers. After that game, when Preston Williams went down, it was Devontae Parker, you and me playing receiver. He had no one to throw to, okay? So until you get the guys some receivers that can actually get open, we can't really tell you how good Tua is. He just got destroyed on an organic 4-person blitz. They didn't even blitz him. Jesse Davis completely whiffed. That is something that cannot happen, should not happen like that. Okay,
I got a response. He need to be locked up for that. Sure.
Go ahead, Rashad. Go ahead, Rashad.
I'm a little with Big John over here. I think we need to calm down. We're all rats off of shit. as someone says, I can't remember who it is. We're all rats off of shit.
Yeah,
Tobin.
That's
Tobin, yeah.
It's Tobin. Tobin's the man. I know that guy.
Simply because I'm gonna keep saying it. I know more and more people are bringing it up, but I've been saying it since week 1, since that first Patriots win that everybody was hyped about. This coaching staff and the trainer, whoever, everybody. Offensively, they don't know what they're doing. We're all rats off of shit because Tua's first game versus the Patriots, we don't see no development. I seen development. I seen him take his time, even though he didn't have a lot. He didn't dink and dunk the whole game. He was getting hit but completing passes. Like,
1.5
if he
seconds.
had time, if he could stand back there for 3 seconds and don't get touched after he released the ball, just imagine.
But that don't happen.
We can't give him.
That's this narrative about if we give it 3 seconds. That's not a possibility at this level, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
understand.
not.
I understand that,
No,
but
EM,
we shouldn't be running
EM, that's not
plays.
true, EM.
We shouldn't be
EM,
running.
that's not true, EM.
We shouldn't be
I would like
running.
to chime in after this.
We shouldn't be
Come on,
running
EM, bro, for real.
RPOs.
Mr. Vice President, I like how y'all did not spend on my seat.
We shouldn't be running RPOs where the defense where they're in legal right to tear off on Tua. Like, you're giving me first we're letting a defensive end in or a pass rusher blitzer. We're letting them in and letting him decide if we're gonna if I'm gonna take the running back's head off or if I'm gonna go after the quarterback. And half of the time, we don't hand the ball off anyway, so they're coming for the quarterback. They're not fooled. They're not confused. And even if we're not running the RPO, we have a 400-pound offensive lineman who can block a chickling, like
turnstile.
Like,
Can I chime in after EM? I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Listen.
No, let Damian go. EM, let Damian go real quick.
Go ahead, Damian.
All right, so this is my whole thing. And why are we always holding Tua exempt? That's one. Two, I watched the game last night. Davis Mills was getting killed. But we still blame it on coach. At the end of the day, like Marcellus Wiley said, quarterbacks take hits like that every game. You're going to not have time. It's going to happen even behind a perfect goal line. Sometimes you're not going to have time. And a lot of quarterbacks play behind mediocre offensive line. Yes, our offensive line sucks. Yes, what Justice Davis did was horrendous, and he should be benched. And Austin Jackson should be benched. But then we blaming coaching.
Thank you.
But what does coaching do with it? Because I saw Justin Herbert, his coach got fired last year. But Justin Herbert's still Justin Herbert. And at the end of the day, why is it that Myles Gaskins made that statement? Why is it that last year, when you were injured, all you had to do was learn the damn playbook? Can't blame champions. And you admitted you didn't know the playbook.
Bingo!
On board with it. Why are we holding this guy exempt? So I ask you a question. Which one do you love? The logo or Tua Tagovailoa? Which one? Because it sounds like there is a lot of Tua Tagovailoa.
He didn't know the playbook really well.
And people
What does last year's playbook got to do with now?
You talking about knowing the playbook really, really well after a off season with no training camp? Is that what you're talking about?
All the players had no training camp, man.
No, homie. Hold on.
We're talking about not knowing a playbook really, really well in the offseason with no training camp, with a quarterback and an offensive coordinator on the roster who came up together. Well, not came up together. Fitzpatrick was his best under Chan Gailey. That's what we're going off of. We know Chan Gailey's offense is
he just don't know the playbook. Look, at the end of the day, Justin Herbert is he's in a new coaching regime now. He's got a new head coach. He's still getting it done. We can't make excuses for Tua no more.
Who getting what done?
Question.
He straight up said, "I don't know the playbook."
Can I ask a question?
Before he got drafted, he straight up said that he needed to get better at reading defenses, bro. He said it during the Super Bowl.
Can somebody answer me why y'all keep saying Tobin in the chat? And Aldrevius, you wanted to ask a question?
Y'all keep saying you got to choose between being a Dolphins fan and being a Tua fan. Last time I checked, Tua plays for the Miami Dolphins. Why can't you be a fan of both?
You can't.
He plays for the Miami Dolphins.
He ain't playing
But
right
you
now.
say you don't have.
He is literally on our roster. How can't I be a fan of him and still be a fan of the Dolphins?
You can, but how?
That's backwards logic.
You can.
That's backwards
But how
logic.
come you can be a fan of the Miami Dolphins? But how come you hold him to a high standard and the rest of the players
I don't.
you crap on?
I
I don't.
You
Why are you
a lot of
yelling?
people do. I'm sorry, I get excited about my
That's Damien, bro.
My bad.
That's Damien. That's Damien.
My bad.
What?
That's Damien. Damien's cool.
Damien gotta go.
What you guys are doing?
All I'm saying is I want the kid to do well, and I'm also saying most of us believe that Deshaun Watson is a better player, but the ones who I'm speaking. Oh, I'm just going to speak for myself. The only reason I'm not on the Deshaun Watson train is because I just think this stuff he got going on is more serious than like what we're giving it credit for.
What I mean by you need to decide whether you're Dolphin fans or Tua fans is that your so-called Dolphin fans, they ignore 99.9% of the issues that Tua has going on, and they blame everybody else, coaching, front office, the O-line, the scheme, the whole nine. That's what I mean.
Ian,
hold everybody accountable.
Blind ass fans.
Can I say something real
fans?
Quick?
Yeah, that does sound like
please let me comment on that real quick.
Hold everyone accountable. Everyone.
I can hold Tua accountable for what Tua does not know and everything around that. But what I'm saying is, if I have my quarterback, what did Justin Herbert have that Tua didn't have?
Hey, Rashad, let me tell you something.
300 yards a game.
Generational
300 yards a game.
Generational talent.
Oh my God. You can see
generational talent.
So strong arm.
300 yards a game.
He has generational talent, and Tua that will never have.
No.
And a can.
What I'm saying is what's over. He has somebody who knows offense.
I have a question.
We had Chan Gailey who didn't want him. We all know for a fact that Chan Gailey did not want him in there.
Well, could it be that Tua is flawed and he didn't want to attach his name to him?
When Chan Gailey was out, wait.
Did you consider that?
When Tua showed you what he was capable of.
Come on, man. Just keep it 1,000, bro. I don't even want to have this biased conversation because y'all, it's like talking to the wall, bro.
Oh my
man,
God,
I told Reason the same thing. I told Reason the same thing, bro. It's like y'all got them blinders on, bro, and you won't take them off. You won't.
When we seen what Tua was capable of, what happened? We took it away, right? When we see Tua said, "Oh, I like the hurry up. Oh, we look good in the hurry up." We came back and won the game during the hurry up.
So what? Why aren't
this hurry up nonsense?
Why aren't? Let me ask you this real quick. My bad for going off a little bit. My bad.
I'm waiting for your question.
If y'all complained all last year about Chan Gailey's approach to Tua, the conservative approach, why are these? And it got him fired. Got him ran up out of town. Why are these brand new coaching? Why is this brand new coaching staff doing pretty much the exact same thing Chan Gailey did?
That's my question.
Because they're full of shit.
That's my question.
But listen. That might be at this stage. All Tua can handle. Y'all not taking bullshit. See, this what I mean about gathering everything and considering all possibilities. Y'all look at it. Y'all look at it one way. Y'all look at it one-sided. You're not taking into account that could be the case.
Okay, it could be, but are you taking into account that it couldn't be?
Absolutely, I am.
So think about this. We see Tua do this. He did it more than once.
Stop that, Big John. You need to stop. Stop that.
We've seen Tua run the hurry up offense more than once.
Have you seen him do it consistently?
No, I haven't.
This league is about consistency. This league is a mobile league. It's not about flashing, bro.
This league is a mobile. It's a mobile league.
I haven't seen.
You got to run the ball if you're a quarterback.
I haven't seen.
I gotta take what Tua said out of his mouth as truth now. What Tua said out of his mouth that he needed to improve on because he was still learning and he didn't know. He said it out of his mouth. When he said he didn't know the playbook, it's because he didn't know the playbook, bro.
He said I didn't know the playbook really well.
Well, bro, that just means you didn't know the playbook.
He said I didn't know the playbook really well.
He didn't know it well enough, bro. And listen, this was the most telling thing. I don't give a damn what Tua said. Y'all can say, well, Tua's trying to be quote unquote PC. The coaches came out and before Tua, 2 days before Tua made that comment, both of his coordinators said that the beat writers asked him, what's the biggest growth? What's the big in terms of growth? What step do you want to see? The biggest step you want to see Tua take? They said his ability to, and I'm paraphrasing, but this is the point they were making. His ability to retain large volumes of levels of information. That's what the coordinator said. So what does that tell you? So they lying on Tua. So are they lying on Tua right now? They're lying on Tua. So you mean to tell me they're lying? Stop it. Y'all need to stop this foolishness, bro. Stop it. Take them blinders off and evaluate everything as opposed to looking at it one-sided. That's my whole point, bro. Stop it.
Hey, EM, can I talk before you have a heart attack? Can I talk?
Let Big Dougie
They
B
won't
go.
let me talk.
Because Big Dougie B's been in the back room.
Jesus Christ.
Get to the whole question.
Wow.
You good, Big Dougie B?
That's okay.
You're on mute, Big Dougie B.
You got to come in with that heat, Big Dougie.
All right, say something.
I'm sorry. I was just saying that I'll take former quarterbacks of the Miami Dolphins after Dan Marino for 500.
No doubt. No
That's
doubt.
a good one right there.
I've been sitting here the whole time listening, and everybody makes great points. I love y'all. You're all just fantastic, passionate Dolphin fans. And, you know, win or lose, whether Tua is the guy or not, you know, I believe in my heart that we're going to see another Super Bowl victory in this team. And I'm 58 years old, so I'm running out of time, okay? My last Super Bowl victory that I remember.
Doug, you young.
You're still a young man. You're still a young man. You're still a young man.
Yeah, well,
yes, sir.
But you know, I truly believe we're going to see another Super Bowl victory in less than the next 5 to 10 years. You know, I don't want to take that long, but you know, within 5 years at least, I would think. And I really believe that in my heart. I really, really do. And I hope the passion that everyone shows here is coming out to the stadium when the Dolphins are home, because we've got to stop losing home games. If we win every home game in our 3 divisional road games, that's what, 11 wins? Mm-hmm. That puts you in the playoffs.
That's right.
I'm
there next week. Coach Dolphins, I'm there next week.
We're just trying to
So I got a question. Do EM, Damien, Steven, and all the Watson, all the people that want, do we want Watson right now? Or do we give Tua the season?
I got the plane ticket to Miami right now.
Mr. Vice President. Mr. Vice President, please answer
With
that.
the allegation still looming. Or do you wait for the allegations to be gone?
Please answer the question on the table.
Yes, and hell yeah.
Can I tell you guys something real quick? I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm not gonna tell you how I know. Deshaun Watson's not gonna come here. You just keep waiting because I'm gonna keep laughing. I'm not gonna tell you how I know, but I swear on my daughter he's not coming. This year,
This year.
Y'all get mad.
This year, man.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm telling you, EM, he's not coming. I promise you. We'll talk about it later.
Powerball numbers also for
So yeah.
The only way that the Dolphins do not, and I said this from day one.
Listen,
hang on, real quick. I've been saying this since day one. The only reason why the Dolphins do not push to get Deshaun Watson is Tua's play on the field. Nothing more, nothing less. He's the only one that can make this narrative go away.
Okay. Now, you can ask Cap. Okay, you can ask Cap, who knows me. He's been in my crib. When I tell you something for a particular reason, it is what it is. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but he's not coming. I'm sorry for all of y'all.
Everybody got a price. How much I got to pay you to know this information? Everybody's got a price. Everybody got a price, Big Dan. What you know?
I mean, you can pay his swear jar bill. He's got a pretty big swear jar bill.
I'm only going to pay a swear jar bill if he tell me this inside information he know.
Listen, man, I'm only telling you, my daughter's life, he's not coming. That's all I'm telling y'all. Y'all keep praying for him. We'll see what happens. Y'all keep doing it.
Let me tell you this, guys. Hey, Stevie D, let me ask you this, and let me ask everybody else this. Are we in agreement that the only unmobile guys in the league right now is pretty much Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford, and Tom Brady, right? The rest of the league is pretty much a mobile league.
Jared Goff, too.
Jared Goff.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so not even a handful
Ben
of guys are mobile,
Roethlisberger.
but the rest is a mobile league. Yeah.
Correct.
Now let me ask you this:
Baker
Didn't Tampa
Baker
Bay
Mayfield is overrated in his mobileness, but yeah, go ahead.
listen to me? Listen to me. Out of the 75% of the league that's mobile, you're gonna tell me that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers didn't microwave it with Tom Brady and went to a damn Super Bowl?
Yeah, they went all in.
Yeah, they did.
So what's the problem? So
If
what's the
Deshaun
problem?
Watson ain't coming, we're screwed, bro. We got to deal with Josh Allen. I'm sorry to tell you, Big John. I don't know where all this optimism is coming, but bro,
Because we
Josh
near
Allen
Josh
looked
Allen
good
is on
Sunday.
another level, bro.
Josh
We're
Allen
too
looked
near.
good. Has looked good this season, Esther. Because I don't think Josh Allen's looked good this season. I think
You're right,
He
he's
looked good
Florida
against
boy.
regressing.
us.
You're right, Florida boy.
He looks good against
He hasn't
us.
looked good this year. Florida boy.
Hey,
Hey,
Chef,
35 to 0, bro. That'll do it.
I need you to pull up everybody's tab and give them their bill for their swear jar for today, okay? Because people owe today. People owe. Big John owes. Estefan owes. Cap for Life owes. Who else? Who else owes?
I got you, dog. I got you.
Travius owes.
You know I got you.
Wait, when did I curse? When did I curse? I feel like I was clean today.
Well,
Hey, I got the plane ticket for Deshaun to Miami, baby. It's running all in my pocket. You let me know. Mr. President. Hey, Ian, it's gonna be a hard one, bro. But that bus ticket for Tua, bro, that's gonna be a long ride, bro.
Oh,
so I hope you got some wisdom for him on that trip, bro. So
by the way,
I got the bus ticket too.
Estefan, let me ask you this. And I really want the honest answer from all of you guys. If the game comes to the point that we are competitive with Jacoby with that line, like he was with Andrew Luck retired with his crappy line and went almost to the playoffs, what are you guys going to say then?
I still want Watson.
Let's get something straight. The Dolphins are about to go 3-0. Just so y'all know, we about to go 3-0.
I still would want Watson, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to settle on Jacoby.
I want Watson.
I'm just saying, Jacoby got to the red zone 3 times, right? In that span of getting killed. And then when they backed off in the second half, because we were getting clobbered, they called the dogs off. But let me tell you this. How many times Tua got to the red zone?
He had 9 steps. He didn't even have time in that game.
No, I'm asking you about the Patriots game. How many times you got in the red zone in the Patriots game? Twice. Come on now, man.
And he ended it with the touchdowns.
If Percent gets us W's, I'm saying if Percent, when he takes the field with this offense, gets us W's, bro. Tua's done, bro. He needs to sit his ass down.
So you mean to tell me if we get a W Sunday, so then that's it for Tua?
No. I just want to hear the
we're
O-line
going to
talk
neglect
stop. I
that
want to hear
Will
the
Fuller.
O-line talk stop.
That Will Fuller is playing someone we've all been itching to see, because that's a big thing with Fuller. If Fuller plays Sunday, that's a big thing, bro.
Bro, listen.
If Gaskins runs the ball,
if Percent goes off, listen, man. If Percent goes off, and they make a quarterback switch, bro. I mean, if he goes off, bro, and we're getting victories, and we start stringing it together, bro, and they go do what they did last year with Fitzy and Tua, when everybody knows Fitz should have been the starting quarterback, bro. Floyd's about to lose the whole damn locker room, bro.
Dravius, you still my Finn's brother, but truth is the truth, Trey Burton said on Dravius.
I have to ask Estefan a question.
And yeah, we don't know why Fuller didn't come.
Go ahead, Big Dougie B. Go ahead, Big Dougie B.
Estefan, did you watch the game last night?
Yes, I did. And boy, they look. Yo, I'm telling y'all right now, Sam Darnold in the MVP candidate. I'm just saying.
What I wanted to ask Estefan though, why was it every time they put some stats up on the screen about the Houston Texans, it was on a rocket?
What?
Why is it every time they put stats about the Texans on the screen, it was imposed over a Saturn V rocket? Houston, rocket.
Oh, I see what you did there, Big Dougie B. I see what you did. I see what you did there.
Were they trying to say something? I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't watch the game, bro.
What he's saying is that the Spurs suck. That's what he was saying.
I agree with that. I second that.
Hey, man, all I got to say is Imagine us dragging, bro.
Y'all need to stop that foolishness now. Come on now. Y'all need to stop that.
second that.
Spurs up,
Imagine
baby.
us dragging.
Spurs up.
I second that.
Y'all need to shut up with that damn Spurs mess over
Spurs
there.
up, baby.
Imagine
Spurs
us dragging
up.
these nuts all over y'all's foreheads. Dragging
Stephen
these
D,
nuts.
AB says, Stephen D, what happened to your show? You let the Watson masseuses take over the show. No, dog. No, dog.
This
That's
is
a terrible
horrible.
joke.
And if he
This
comes,
is
That's a
horrible.
terrible
and
joke.
if Deshaun Watson comes to Miami, he's gonna be fucking everybody in cheetahs.
Hey, bro, yo.
He should.
Can
He
we
should.
move
That's
on?
Big John.
That man
Come
is
on, bro.
that's a 25 25-year-old man. I am not mad at that man for out there. He should be. He's not married. He ain't got no kids. He
Listen.
should be out there getting it in.
Listen, listen.
This is
I
clock
ain't trying to hear
blockers,
that.
not cock blockers, Big John. You sound like a cock blocker right now.
I
Ain't no
know,
wrong with
right?
him going to go get some nanny.
No, he's gonna be
I
back.
got a
in
question,
Miami.
Stevie D.
There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with goes on behind closed doors between
go ahead.
consenting adults. Period.
Go ahead.
Consenting being the key word.
That, Eo.
Hey,
I don't
real talk here.
I don't
You
blame
know
you.
that
I don't blame
Derek Jeter had women sign NDAs when they went to his like. That's a true
And
story.
and they all do it, bro.
And then he had
and I'm
every
not.
woman. And then he gave him a gift basket after. After.
That's
Yo,
a real
listen,
gentleman.
Derek
Okay.
Jeter, a
I
real
agree.
G.
He just needs to vet
Listen.
the girls a little bit better.
That's a
There.
gentleman
They
right
all
there.
listen. They all do it, and I'm not that man. I'm not God. I can't judge that man.
Amen.
What he does in his personal life is his business, and all parties that are involved. But all I'm saying is that's a 25-year-old man. He's out there. He's enjoying his life. He's a multimillionaire. If I'm his father, I'm saying, bro, as long as you ain't breaking the law, get it in. Get it
Get
in.
it in. Get it in.
That's all I'm saying.
Amen.
Okay.
Just be careful.
It's consensual, bro. But when Big John comes up here, it's now officially cock blockers, bro.
No, dog. It's clock blockers. Clock blockers. Okay. Look, guys, it's the end of the day, and we're gonna do final thoughts of the day. I got time to do final thoughts of the day.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go around the room and I'm gonna do final thoughts. You guys owe to the swear jar. That swear jar got a big bill. So y'all, I'm just saying, pay your bills.
Hey, Steve,
Pay your bills.
hey, Steve, I got to get back to work, bro. But it's always a pleasure, gentlemen. Until next time, salute to everybody, man. Y'all have a good day.
Salute
Hands up, homie.
Easy, big guy.
Fins
All
up.
right,
Ian better guys.
let's start with Florida, Kentucky grown. Go ahead.
I'm gonna hope and pray we go sign Mitchell Schwartz, get a new right tackle. I hope we get the W. I don't care who's back there, but then when Tua comes back, I hope he balls out so this fan base can no longer be divided. I hate the divide in my fan base. Die-hard Dolphin fan, fins up.
Florida, Kentucky grown. You my guy, man. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with me this morning.
Thank you, and I always listen. I'm normally at work. I had the day off. Thank you for having me on, man. I love your show.
Hey, I appreciate it. Do you owe to the swear jar? If so, I'm just saying swear jar, okay?
No,
Swear
sir. I did not cuss. I kept it PG.
All right, my guy, be easy. Let's bring up Dolphin Don. Dolphin Don in the building.
What's up? Hey, it was good to see you, FBKG. But anyway, what I want to say is we're worried about possibly Tua has lost the locker room because that I haven't seen that angry Tua. And I hope the kid does come back. I hope he balls out if he does. But I've lost my faith in that possibly happening. So whether we go with Watson, whether we go somewhere else, we need to start thinking about that. And also the coaching. I'll throw that out there. We've had two regimes of terrible offensive coordinators.
Terrible.
And yeah, just terrible.
Terrible,
And Jesse Davis, I mean, did y'all see that move that was put on him?
Bro.
It wasn't even a move. He just stood there. Yeah. And so,
Dolphin Don deserves an intro, bro, like that DJ intro. I'm sorry, bro.
Y'all too kind, man. Y'all too kind.
All right,
But
Dolphin Don, be easy, man.
yeah, fins up, y'all.
Fins up. All right, let's bring on Rashad.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to get confused. I am not a two-in-air. I've just seen us attempt to cheat the system too often. Like, I feel like if we do it the right way, we will be fine. We did it the right way for the defense. Let's do it the right way for the offense. We brought in people who knows defense. Let's bring in people that knows offense. Let's do this the right way.
Estefan knows a lot, Irving. Estefan knows a lot today.
If we get if we get rid of Tua, we get rid of him. But I can't go in what I seen last night from Sam Darnold. See him with the offensive coordinator and a quarterback coach that knows what they're doing, and how you say he's looking like an MVP. I can't let that go unnoticed. Like, we're not picking up every Tom, Dick, and Harry off the corner and be like, oh, this is our offensive coordinator. This is our offensive lineman coach. And, like, we're ignoring the fact that we're not actually developing anybody. We're saying Tua is flawed and this and that. We have 340-pound men who can't do anything. They can't do anything. If we ask them to not block somebody, they might actually block somebody. That's the crazy part about it. Is asinine what's going on over here. But this Brissett time right now. Let's do what it do. We got to get this done.
Brissett time. Time to grind, time to shine. Brissett time.
We got to go to the playoffs this season. Like this, like everybody knows, the window is closing. We got to do what we got to do right now.
The Black Mamba, Jacoby Bryant. That's right.
All right, Rashad, be easy, my guy.
Yes, sir.
All right, and let's see here. Now we will go with let's go with Estefan, shall we?
Hey, I wasn't ready, bro. Well, we won't call y'all two-in-ears, but
No, you can call me a two-in-ear.
No, the excuse-in-ears needs to stop, bro. Look, these other quarterbacks are getting it done, bro, and I'm seeing it. It has a lot to do with why I'm ready to just move on with Deshaun. But, I would love to be wrong in this scenario, bro. I would love for Tua to come back, ball out, especially against the Bills, bro, because I'll tell you what, man, I wanted to cry this morning thinking about that. I was thinking, yeah, this is like the stupidest stuff ever, bro. Like, I'm waking up this morning, I'm still crying.
Estefan, hold up, Estefan. I got a surprise for you. What up, Pete?
Oh, shit. What's up, Pete?
Miami Dolphins. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's day? I'm actually upset at a lot of you, right?
What's up, Pete?
I'm actually upset at a lot of you guys, but it's all good.
What are you upset about?
I'm loving it. No, I just look. You want me to tell you what I'm upset about?
Are you upset that I'm the president of the Deshaun Watson to Miami fan club and Damian is my vice president? Shout out to Damian.
Thank you.
Listen, forget the Watson talk, okay? That's not happening this year. I'm going to tell you guys right now. You might as well forget. And the best thing that ever happened to this organization, let me be the one to tell you guys, is that Watson has not arrived yet. The reason why I say this is because I'm telling you guys right now, if we trade for Deshaun Watson this season, now remember, who was the lead conductor of this Watson? I had to argue everybody and fight everybody in this community for Deshaun Watson while, some panels and some hosts didn't want Watson talk on their shows. So if we trade for Deshaun Watson
who are those
this
people,
year.
Pete? Who are you talking about, Pete?
So I can't remember. Probably you, Steven, to be honest with you, or Larry. Those guys.
Steven, you
they
were
didn't
one of
want us
them, bro.
talking
You
about Watson.
Pete, I never had a Watson jar on my show.
Yes, you did, bro. You did it to me 2 weeks ago. What are you talking about?
But listen, that's not the thing. The Watson is great. He will always help us if he is a Dolphin. But what scares me the most about Watson coming to Miami is that Deshaun Watson is going to save Christopher Greer's career, and that's exactly what I don't want. Deshaun Watson. Christopher Greer's talent evaluation still sucks. So he's only going to continue. Now, with the less capital we have,
that's where we're going.
He doesn't even hit on free agency.
Pete, do you want to win a Super Bowl?
That's fine. If you want to disagree, that's fine.
Do you?
I'm telling you right now,
Pete. Do you want to win a Super Bowl?
No matter what we do. Yeah, I want a Super Bowl. Okay. I've been fighting for my team for all these last couple of years for a reason.
I know you do. I knew your answer.
We're not gonna win a Super Bowl with Greer. That's all I'm gonna tell you right now.
That is a false statement. That is a very false.
I'm breaking up.
You sure are. With that comment, you sure are. Pete, final thoughts of the day, man. All right, Pete.
My final thoughts right now for everybody is, look, this is my final thoughts. My final thoughts for everybody today is, week 1 when we beat the Patriots, nobody was falling off the cliff. Everybody was loving it. Out of nowhere, we lose to the Bills. Now this team is a disaster. Now the coaching staff sucks.
I never said it was a disaster.
We can't beat nobody. Now on panels, now all we're hearing is Watson talk. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, relax, take it easy. It's week 3. Some of you guys are flip-flopping off of Tua, and some of you guys flip-flopping off of Tua already, right? We're the same ones telling me it's only 9 games in, it's only 10 games in. So now, one more game, 11 games now. What? So it took 11 games for a lot of you guys to flip to Watson now.
By the way,
one more game. First, it was only 10 games. Now it's one more game. This is the situation. Relax, calm down. I've been telling you guys Tua is a bad football player, but a very nice guy off the field, right? We are in good hands with Jacoby Brissett. Listen to what I'm telling you. The Miami Dolphins will win the AFC East this season with Jacoby Brissett. Those are my final words. Watson talk, y'all slow down. Have a good day, guys.
Have a good day, Pete. Pete, I love you, Pete. Pete.
Mute me. I'm here. I just can't find my phone, Steven.
What I'm trying to tell you is
my phone fell somewhere. I can't find it, and I'm driving.
Pete, what I'm trying to tell you is you owe to the swear jar. Have a nice day, Pete. Thank you. Appreciate it, Pete. Who next? Estefan, finish up your statement, and then you can go. Estefan, what are you eating, Estefan?
It's a McMuffin.
Delicious.
And I don't like how y'all taking credit for Watson.
Hey, you sound like a hater, Estefan. You sound like a straight hater, my guy.
That's my victory snack from when we whooped the Heat's ass. How about that?
Well, you know what, Estefan? I was going to give you a couple more seconds to do your final thoughts of the day. But you know what?
These nuts! These nuts!
Bye, Felicia. All right, let's see here. Big Dougie B. Take yourself off mute. There we go.
There you go. Two things. One, I hope we run the ball until our linemen get sick of it because they've got to learn to block. And 2, I spoke with Dolph Freaky. She's going to the game in Las Vegas, and I told her to put her Dolph Freaky bad juju on the Raiders. So I think we've got an in there. And finally, be careful what you wish for.
Beware what you wish for. Yes.
Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see y'all on a Victory Monday.
Big Dougie, be good, my guy. All right. And Estefan, I still hear you listening. You owe to the swear jar big today, Estefan. Big. Big to the swear jar. You hear me, Estefan?
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
All right, Andrevius. I'm going to let my vice president go last today. Andrevius, take yourself off mute. Take yourself off mute, Andrevius.
It's not Andrevius. It's Tua near to you. I've been a Tua near since before he was born, apparently.
I'm sorry.
Listen. I've been going to Dolphins games since I was a little kid, before Tua was even born. But because I support him, clearly I'm a Tua near. No. It's fine that I'm a Tua near. I'm a Tua near. I've been waiting for him to be born so he could lead the Dolphins to a Super Bowl or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I just want to say Tua near's a Dolphins suck. I'm not a Dolphins fan, clearly. So Screw the Dolphins. Wherever Tua goes, that's where I'm gonna follow, and I'm done with the Dolphins. I'm burning all my Dolphin stuff.
You know, Andrevius is just trolling y'all, right?
I know.
Like Andrevius is just like upset with y'all. Andrevius is just like he's over it.
Nah, because
he's over it. He's over it.
Nah, because if you support a kid that plays for your team, clearly that means you don't like your team. Clearly, that's what that means. Clearly, if I support the starting quarterback for my team, I don't like my team.
Facetious at all.
I don't like my team at all because I support my starting quarterback. Yeah, 2 years up. Let's go.
Oh, and then there were two. There was the president and the vice president. Can you get on camera for a second, Mr. Vice President?
I sure can, Mr. President. I sure can.
What's going on, Mr. Vice President? How are you,
What's
sir?
good, Mr. President? What's good? What's good?
Hey, man. Hey, I just this is our chance to start our campaign. So
Yes,
I
sir.
want
Yes,
my vice president to talk to the masses to get these votes. So what do you want to say to our potential voters out here about us being president and vice president of the Deshaun Watson comes into Miami fan club?
Daniels and Dees 2022. If you want to win, let Watson in. That is the slogan. That is the campaign. That is what we're going for.
If you want to win, let Watson in. My guy, I like it. I told you to think about a good slogan. You found it. If you want to win, let Watson in. I like it.
Sunday, just like I do with every quarterback for the Miami Dolphins since I started rooting for this team when I was 7 in 1992. I'm pulling for you. I don't care if you're a disaster. I don't care if you're so-so, mediocre, or great. I'm pulling for you. At the end of the day, the same way that I cheered for Tua Tagovailoa at the beginning of the Buffalo game, the beginning of the New England game, I'm pulling for Jacoby Brissett. It doesn't matter. But with that being said, let's go out here and get this win. And I'm all in on us making that big move for Deshaun Watson, or if it's Aaron Rodgers or whoever. I want to win, man. I'm not hooked to one player. I'm a Marino fan. I love Marino, but if it came down to getting rid of Marino, I'm for it, as long as the awkward orange win. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all be about. And again, I say this: if we're wrong on our opinion about Tua Tagovailoa and he turns out the ball out,
yep.
we win.
I hope I'm wrong. I never wanted to be wrong so bad in my life. So bad in my life, I ain't never want to be wrong about him.
Me too, but I think he's just the guy. Until proven otherwise, I think he's just the guy. Good kid, that's all fine and dandy. You got a lot of good kids who panned out not to be the guy. So I mean, at the end of the day, what does that matter? I can't hold him.
If you believe what they say, then if you believe that they say Watson gonna let us in? Huh? No. Say it again for the people one time, Damien.
If the Aqua and Orange want to win, let Deshaun Watson in.
If the Aqua and Orange want to win, let Deshaun Watson. You a genius, Damien. You're a man, a scholar, Shakespeare. You man.
And I also want to say this one thing: the offensive line, you got to block. I mean, I think some moves need to be made. Austin Jackson needs to be gone. Jesse Davis is injured. He's a shell of himself. He needs to be gone. And we need to give Myles Gaskin that rock and augment and run the ball to try to take pressure off of the pass rush. We really have to do those things. And before I sign, I just want to say one thing, because I don't know if you know this, Steve. I'm a diehard Knicks fan, so the heat's up. The heat's up.
Oh my God, bro!
Up.
Hey, let me ask you. Starks for three. Let me ask you. It's got to be tough to be a Dolphins fan and a Knicks fan.
God,
you like the definition of losing, bro.
It's the worst feeling in the world. It hurts. It's tough. At least the Knicks is giving me a glimmer of hope right now. But it's hard, man. God knows.
Bro, you have the worst owner in all of sports. James Dolan.
He's the absolute worst.
He's the worst owner in all of sports. How do you throw out Charles Barkley out the Garden? Can you explain that to me?
It's sickening.
Can you explain that to me?
And it's sickening. They disrespected Ewing too.
We all know goodness will Patrick Ewing should be the head coach of the Knicks. He's gonna take y'all back to the promised land.
He's a scumbag. He's a total scumbag. Worst owner in all of sports.
Yep. And by the way, there's some bad owners out here.
Yeah.
There's some bad owners.
He is. He's up there in the Donald Sterling category. He is not a good person. And God, it's tough, man. I really do. I do know this. I will see a Miami Dolphins Super Bowl if I see a New York Knicks title. That's the only team I'm kind of worried about that I'll probably die without seeing the title. But I have seen them in the finals. So
yeah. Well, I have not. Look, here's the real deal. I just want to see the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. That's it. That's all I want to do.
I could even handle us losing 30-0 in the Super Bowl. I would cry my heart out. But
I would cry.
See it. At least to see us there on Super Bowl Sunday.
No, man, we get in. I need to win.
Yeah, I want to win, but I at least want to feel it on Super Bowl Sunday, like 6:18 when they kick that ball off.
Yo,
I know
you know what's funny about that, real quick. You know what's funny? So as a kid, you and I both grew up outside of Miami, right? We both grew up in enemy territory. You in DC. I grew up in North Carolina. Spent most of my time, adulthood though, here in Baltimore. Mm-hmm. It's funny. We live close together. We got to get together and watch a game.
Most definitely.
But I tell people all the time, I'm like, I'll watch Super Bowl Sunday and all, like when Ace Ventura: Pet Detective came out and they had the Dolphins in the Super Bowl for a Super Bowl Sunday.
Playing the Eagles, yeah.
Bro, I dream about that. Man. I dream about that. Seriously. I dream of having 2 weeks worth of coverage of the Dolphins in the Super Bowl and media row with all the Dolphins. And like, can you imagine?
Man, every year I tell my boys, Super Bowl Sunday, if the Dolphins there, I won't be there. AFC title game and Super Bowl Sunday, you can count me out from working that day. And they laugh about it every year. One day, damn it, I'm gonna be right on this prediction.
Yo, I told my wife doesn't do debt at all, but I don't know what financial position I'm gonna be in when the Dolphins get there. But let's just say my butt's gonna be in the building for the AFC Championship game and for the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be there. I'll
go broke. I'll go broke. My wife knows my fandom for this team. It is only team that can match it is the New York Knicks. Sad to say, but I love my Dolphins. I love my Dolphins, and I just want to at least experience. And I think we will experience it, whether it's with Tua, Watson, Jacoby Brissett. I don't care. Reed Stinnett. It don't matter. I do believe we will experience a Dolphins Super Bowl in our lifetime.
I think we're going to see it in the next 5 years. I really
do think we are. And, of course, right now, I mean, I just don't have no hope in Tua. Only Tua can change that. And I'm pushing for Watson, but at the end of the day, I just want to see it, man. And I'm really confident that it will happen for us.
I still have hope in Tua. I've not lost my hope in him. I see it for what it is and what I believe it is. And what I believe it is he's a 2 or 3 year project. And even after 3 years, I still don't think he's in the top 5, top 10 of the league.
Yeah, I think we can get to the playoffs with him. I think he can be a guy. I think he can be a guy, just like how Ryan Tannehill is. He could be a guy. We can get to the playoffs. We can win a playoff game. But when teams take all those other elements away and you have to put the team on your back to win a game, as of right now, today, I don't believe he can do that for what I've witnessed and what I've seen. And again, I could be wrong. I'm not no expert. I'm just a diehard Dolphin fan. So if I'm wrong, I win. Because guess what?
As the Finn said, great show. We all disagreed, but didn't make it personal. Sure
That's
didn't.
Right. That's right.
What
That's
we do up here.
About.
Mr. Vice President.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say thank you for coming on, Mr. Vice President. It's a pleasure having you on. And one more time for the people in the back, what is our slogan here at the Daniels Deese presidential campaign here?
If the Aqua and Orange want to win, let Watson in. Daniels Deese 2022. Let's go, baby.
All day. My man Damian in the building. Be easy, man. Look, I hope y'all enjoyed it today. Today was fun. Let's go. Estefan, you owe to the swear jar like crazy today. Estefan. Look, it has been hanging out with y'all. It's just been so much fun hanging out with you. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little nervous coming up here after being such a big Tua guy. And by the way, I still support the man, just so everybody knows. I still support Tua. Yeah, but definitely. Daniel said, what, WTF, I thought this stream was over. Nah, man, we kept it going a little bit longer. All right, look, y'all the best fans in the world. Andrevia says, Tua Near fan club president here. Oh, man, I love you. AB says, pick one side, Steven. Yo, I'll be on the side where the Dolphins win a Super Bowl. Yo, Steven, I've been watching MSN forever in solo. When can I get a spot on the show, homie? 1, 2, 3 Eps, man. Come on, bro. You can come on whenever. It's Monday morning. Yo, guys, Monday is my 100th episode. I'm taking $100 donations that day. Or dollar donations. 1.00 works too. Yes, my 100th episode is on Monday. Super excited about it. I can't believe I got to 100 episodes, man. It's crazy. So Monday will be my 100th episode. I got some ideas in the pot to think about, so it'll be crazy. It'll be good. But yeah, I want to see y'all here for my 100th episode on Monday. I want to see y'all here every day. I love, like, we got to like 90 people today watching. I want to get to like 190 people watching, 290 people watching. But I know that, yes, Sunday pregame show. Definitely. There will be a Sunday pregame show. The game starts at 4:30, right? Is it 4:05 or 4:30? Here, let me see. Miami Dolphins schedule. Let's see here. 4:05. So there will be a pregame show starting at 3 p.m. There will be a pregame show right here on Miami Sports Music. And the good thing about my pregame show is I will have TD Finns Talk on. I'll try to get the other YouTubers on. I'm going to try to get Dolph Freaky and Cameron from out in in Vegas. I want to say Oakland, Vegas. Yeah. Damian Deese, he said $5 swear jar. Appreciate it, homie. Guys, just so you know, the swear jar is a fun way for me to raise money for the channel, but also I do want to try to keep it PG, because I do want kids to listen to the show, but I get how we get as passionate sometimes. I get it. I get it. I get we get passionate. And so I want to allow everybody the opportunity to say what they want to say. But yeah, that's why I started the donation jar, the swear jar, because I think it's just a fun way to keep things light and good, and it allows, me another avenue. I'm just being 100 with you. It's another avenue for me to make money on the show and raise money for the channel. So look, I love you guys. Y'all are the best. 3 p.m. Sunday, the Tail Greeter pregame show. Let's do it. Let's have a good time. And then Monday, the 100th episode of Clock Blockers, baby. So y'all come hang out. We're going to have a good time this coming up week. And let's do it, man. Super excited. Love y'all. Let's do it. I'll see y'all. Daniel says, move on from the swear jar. Just say support the channel with some coin. No, I like the swear jar. People like the swear jar. I like it. I like it. Swear jar is where it's at. If you like the swear jar, just say swear jar in the chat box real quick. Let Daniel know that you like the swear jar. Let him know that you like the swear jar. Look, I need to go. Okay, I need to go, guys. I gotta go work. I go get some breakfast. Then I gotta go work. Okay. All right, y'all the best. I will talk to y'all later. Be good. Susie says she likes the swear jar. 1, 2, 3, 4. F says swear jar. Damian D says swear jar. You already 3-1, Dan. You already 3-1. 3-1, Daniel. So far. Who else gets like swear jar? Put swear jar in the chat box. Ooh, excuse me. How rude. How rude. Shout out to East 32 Dolphins tailgate. All right, I'm getting off. Guys. Y'all be good. Have fun. See y'all. 4Ps equal payouts. Great show, brother. Great show. Be easy. Fins up. Miami Sports Music. You know what to do.